Oh, we on. We on? How does that look? Did it change anything? I don't think it changed anything. Hello. Hello, hello. Is this a good mic? Hey man, what's up? I'm just testing the stream right now. It says no one's on here. How does it sound? It's echoing. Still echoey, or how does it sound? Any updates? You guys have any? Does it sound good? Should I go back to default? Yo, yo. Sounds Alright, how about now? Is this better? I think we're good, right? Same? No way. There's no way. All the other streams are pretty decent. There you go. It should be better. All right, man. Let's get this popping. This is now. I was doing some streams when I was driving around, but I'm here. We're gonna be sitting down. Yeah, we could talk about Brexit news. We could talk about whatever it may be. So I'm gonna start posting some of these links out, and yeah, let's see. Let's go. Jax, what's up, buddy? You guys hear this animal? You guys heard him in my other video? The one I posted this morning. She was going crazy. All right. A lot of announcements coming up this week. You think about putting some straddle plays down? A mix of straddles, and as the time, as the market's open, we're gonna see tomorrow's either gonna be just a gap and run up, or we're gonna get some sort of open neutral and drop, or a gap up and give it back. So it's gonna go from there. I already had some plays on from the week before. We were talking about them. But it's going to be interesting to say the least. So it's going to coming into straddles definitely around. I'm gonna watch around like Tuesday maybe, because the market's going to be closed because of George Bush, but there's Fed Powell is going to be speaking. Crank Daily, what's up, big boy? How you living, baby? Everybody, you guys got to go post the link to this. Everybody, like this video. Let's get this stream popping, yo. Man, I need to get this dog outside. You guys hear him? Come on, hold on. All right. Same, my dog. You long copper on this China news now. I don't really do the commodities too much. But I can't miss the stream. Sunday YouTube's been going long. No, we just got on. We've been on for 5 minutes and 45 seconds. So it's been great. I think we're going to have a good stream here. I think you guys got a lot to... There you go. What about wind, Macau, everything? Yeah, we got a lot to talk about. Let's see. So copper, not really playing the commodities, like I said, but that's a good look. You could find something through there. Somebody commented on my YouTube videos, transportation. That's something to look. I like Boeing. I need to make a video on that about focusing on what plays to select is where I think a lot of people need to be focusing on, and finding, you know, a few plays to focus on to really get good. Bro, I have school tomorrow and it's 1 a.m. night time. Yeah, it's okay, man. You could watch the replay of this stream, but just go post this on your social media. Maybe you could get your whole school on board. But nah, go to bed, man. Do what you need to, or say fuck it and just learn more. Just fill your brain with knowledge. Learn now. Wake up in the morning. Go back to school. Learn stuff that's probably less important. But you get the idea, right? Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Check out the bazaar. Wow, what other questions we got? Come on, guys. Yeah, cold up. There you go. Yeah, we need to step these likes up. DE for Agriculture Boards. UK Constitutions on Monday. So there's issues. Yeah. So what are Timmy? Tell me this. What are your questions so far you have on Brexit? Because right now there's two levels. There's the immediate and the short-term stuff that needs to get figured out, but also the issue with Brexit is that this could be delayed till, well, there's a vote, I think on the 7th. I don't know. I'm not really too familiar with what's going on tomorrow, but there's everything happening on the 7th. But then there's also just in general by March. Everything needs to get figured out before then. It seems like things are pushing along, but everything is overall kind of the same scope of news where it's been both, you know, good and bad at the same time. It's just been generic, kind of like the G20 news, honestly. And that news that came out, I made that video I posted today, but it feels like that is kind of the case where it's just, you know, it's mediocre news. It's nothing too crazy. It's nothing too not crazy, if that makes sense. But Brexit's going to be something. OPEC, the OPEC meetings, oil, anything, any updates with oil. Oil is very scary right now. It clipped below 50. We just had the Jay Powell in China. That's it. And that stuff was been holding the market. So that's why I'm saying it's going to be very, tomorrow is going to be interesting. I don't know. Should we do a live stream tomorrow? Do you guys want a live stream during market tomorrow? I don't know. You guys are lacking here in the chat. It says there's only like, what, 18 people watching? Maybe. If we get 100 people on the stream today, tonight, I'll stream tomorrow morning for you guys. So you guys could go on Reddit. You guys could spam your social media. I don't know. Make it happen. But what could happen if there's no deal? U.S. markets will drop. You saw what happened. Go look what happened on Brexit. Everything would get rocked. It's changed. Like even the issue now with Brexit of why it's so important is because businesses don't know what the deal is going to be. They don't, even investors and citizens. If you deal anything international or in the Euro area, just like you don't know what the situation is going to be. You don't know what the taxes are. You don't know what trade is going to be like. what you need to do, what you cannot do. So there's just uncertainty. So if Brexit has no deal and they fall out, it's just going to leave trade up in the air. It's going to slow trade for some period of time, especially at a moment now where it's not really too good of a time to slow down, is the best way to put it. So that's the issue. So Brexit could have a big deal, and then that is just like the underlying reason, and you're going to see that reflected both in stocks, but mainly to the currency. And then that's going to set off a whole nother wave because that is going to change the pound could fluctuate probably another 10%, which is large. And if that happens, it's going to send the dollar and the euro and the Chinese currency, everything again. And this is why the implications of trade are going to get a lot more serious and dangerous. So that's if there's the no deal on Brexit. If there is a deal, and that's why they don't want a deal. That's why you have to understand they want a deal because the stakes are high, because if you have a higher stakes type environment where, there's a lot to lose, nobody wants a no deal to happen unless you have puts. That's about it. But anything could happen, and this has already shown it's been a divisive situation within the politics of the United Kingdom. Just because people have been split back and forth, they've been, people resigned. It's been a shit show. NVIDIA's CEO getting his wallet checked right now about how he's being compensated might cost. Where did you hear that news? That sounds pretty interesting. Because that is along that news. See, so I want to know where your source is for that news. That's where it starts with, definitely the source. But that news makes sense considering what happened with I believe the Nissan CEO. So I think similar regions, similar type of things, and the price swings on the video could imply something as well too. So that's not bad. But nice, we got some more people in here. If you guys are new, like the video, drop some questions about what happened last week, what you guys are looking for tomorrow, plays, anything of that nature. If we get to 100 viewers today, we're gonna live stream tomorrow morning, all through the trading day. Let's go. You get 25% there, not bad. Actually, kind of shit. Quarter. Off topic, would you rather rent or own a property, and why over the other? I'm posting a video on it today. Not that specifically, but a real estate video. I'm going to post one tonight. But I would rather own a property. For me, just with my lifestyle, I'm not trying to travel the world and see shit like that. And I prefer the equity. And yeah, I have it down. But renting in some situations, I would want to rent for certain things. Renting's not bad. It just all depends, I think, for every person individually, what they want and what are their goals. Came by it on Robinhood. NVIDIA is my watch list. I would look into that. Maybe see and try to see other sources. If it's mainstream, if it's widely publicized, then it'll have an interesting effect. But if it happened, or if it already happened on Friday, maybe we could have already seen that reflected in the stock. But if not, it might already gap down in the morning. And if it doesn't, you could find the player. Just keep that in mind. A lot of times too, with like NVIDIA and a lot of stocks, they're gonna gap. They could gap up in the morning and then just come right back down. So I'm gonna look into that. Let's look into it right now. Honestly, I like that a lot. Let's take a look. NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang. Let's see. Investigation. Yeah, man. Where is this? We gotta find this. Maybe white hat guy. So is that bearish? It could be very big. I think it could be very bearish. Find that news piece. Find that news piece. I'd love to read it. I'd love to go over it because if that did in fact, there's two things. Just the news itself would hit, and that would drop the price, whether it's true or not, and have some sort of short-term effect. If it's not true, obviously nothing really happens. But if it is true, I wish I could have played Nissan, but it was a foreign stock. But Nvidia would fucking plummet. A few bucks, I think Nvidia would drop $50 or at least $30, maybe one day easily. I think that, but that's again, if this CEO's truly been skimming some and had some sort of scandal, it wouldn't be good. But that's interesting. Someone find that news. Somebody find, but yeah. So that's Brexit tomorrow. Really, the main thing though is looking out for China. I'm just seeing the market effect to the Trump deal with China and the G20. So that's what I'm looking for. And then, like I said, Wednesdays. It's funny. Powell has a speech on Wednesday, and the market's closed. So I think whatever he says on Wednesday, whatever happened, the market on Thursday is going to be interesting. But then, too, I said it in the video. You got to be careful. Weekly options are going to be what's it called? You're going to have 1 day less on your weekly options. So take that into consideration. Yes. If you have any other questions, let me know. I like this. You guys have brought up some good stuff so far. I was even saying this on the other stream. I got to get you guys. I have to get you guys bringing me news. I like it. That's why I like your guys' questions. Apple relief bounce on Terraform. Maybe that's actually a great question. Apple is. I've been talking about this. Apple's going to be one to watch just because it could bounce. It could have that effect with the whole market if there's this tariff hold relief rally. But Apple also has the supply chain issues and other stuff, and it's kind of been showing some more weakness than not. So if it'll be interesting. That's what I'm saying. That's some of the stuff I'm looking at for tomorrow. How do you know which option to buy on a stock? I see a lot of shit, but don't know which to buy. It's usually where you think the stock is going to go. I think that's the best way to put it. If you could find out where you think the stock is going to go or a range, that's where you could buy the option and make money on, and that's how you know at least you're going to buy a contract that's going to gain value. If you pick a price of where you think the stock is going to go and it goes there, that's the simplest, easiest way to put it, I'd say. Well, yeah. So Apple though, the supply chain issues might come into play. I do want to see what happens though. Them on a bounce. Facebook is one of those two. Facebook's actually kind of coming back up. But I got my babies. I want to also watch Boeing. Baba gonna go Baba-licious. Yeah, could. Baba, we'll see. Actually, yeah, no, seeing Baba has actually been stronger. That's why I'm saying, yeah, I mean, I could see that because take a look at Baba here. But Baba, relatively speaking, has been stronger. So, even mediocrely positive news on Baba, instead of being sold off, it's been going up. So you could see Jensen Huang, Simply Wall Street. I think Jensen Huang. Looks like it's Simply Wall Street. So, yeah. So this is just like interesting. So they're just saying he's just been paid a lot. Yeah, but I'm looking more at the news source. This seems like a Seeking Alpha article, like just somebody's opinion. It's Sam Bishop. I don't know who the fuck Sam Bishop is. Doesn't ring a fucking bell. Sam Bishop. I'm sure he has a great thought on it, but it's probably not going to have that. Not that they are. So that isn't too much of a news. It's interesting. That chart and all that. That's good. Do you read Seeking Alpha articles? No. I don't read Seeking Alpha articles. That's because Seeking Alpha articles is just random people. It's just random people, just like YouTube, but instead they're just typing and some people are making their theses. Now, obviously, you could find people on there, and if they have a track record of calling things out and are right, yeah, you could find those guys, follow them, and that's great info. But I'm not really reading Seeking Alpha articles ever. That makes me think. Do you read Amazon to 1800? Maybe. I think the market could just go back tomorrow. Maybe Baba to 220 tomorrow. That'd be nice. I'd be flexing on them. That'd be cool. Let's do it. Starbucks, yeah, Starbucks would be a good play. See, how is Starbucks looking? Yeah, Starbucks. I even think Starbucks, McDonald's, everything of those tomorrow. We're gonna see them. That's why I'm excited, man. I'm gonna be so excited just coming into tomorrow morning. We just have to see because that's what I'm scared of. Is just like if we get like an unexpected if it doesn't gap up a lot, or if it only gaps up a tiny bit and then sells off, you know. And I still think that's fully on the cards. Like you're saying, this deal was the G20 meaning it was totally a deal in the middle. I even said it in my video earlier today. It's just such a funny way. Like Donald Trump literally just told us, exactly what he was going to do. He's like, I don't want to do a deal, but we're going to. He didn't do it. He didn't do a deal, but he did make a deal, if that makes sense. He didn't move forward, but he didn't. Isn't it just a whole lot? Like that's what I'm saying. It's just literally it bought 3 months of time though. And that's the thing though. If the market reacts positively tomorrow, runs up and rips, I think it's just setting us up for a February crash when 3 months from now all those issues are just going to come up. It's just all going to come up again. But then too, if like oil or anything else gets bad, that's going to be interesting. Not great news, more like seldom news. So I thought seldom means rarely, but it was just average. Just average news, I guess, is weird. But should squeeze shorts. We will see, though. Because, again, we're going to see how investors react. But I think in the currencies, the yuan weakened a little bit. The dollar went up, so it's interesting. You watch DXY? No. I just go to Trading Economics. Well, it is the DXY, I'm pretty sure. United States dollar. Look at my currency pairs too. But yeah, dollars up. Again, they're in oil. Oil and Brexit are going to be the thing. There goes my puts. Well, again, you don't know. That's what I'm saying. Tomorrow, we will see what happens tomorrow. It's just hard to say if there is going to be some sort. Again, the news is just meh. It's meh. So I don't know. I hope you guys. I would love to trade with you guys in the morning, but if we're not at 100 viewers, I don't know if we're going to hit 100 viewers today. I'll stay on for like 2 hours if you want me to. It's already been 23 minutes. So, heat map. Yeah, Tastyworks too. We should play around on Tastyworks. There's a lot of stuff here. Trade. Wow. Trade. What else do we got? The grid. Take a look at the grid. Look at the grid. Wow. Look at all these stocks. We could see change, implied volatility, notable stock, high option volume, good liquid, good market, a watch list, tasty diff. What's tomorrow's watch list? What is on there? Ooh, Caterpillar, Nvidia, Jim. Oh, Jack's fried. Yeah, my puts are fried. Damn, bro. What puts did you guys get? Y'all slacking on the puts, huh? Man, it's so salty I can't get tasty. Isn't it cool? Tastyworks is a really cool platform, bro. I love it. There's a lot of cool. I'd be looking pretty much implied volatility. Look at that. Look at your highest implied volatilities. Your UVXY, your VIX, and Snapchat. That's interesting. What's going on with Snapchat? Let's look at Snapchat. See, now that's something we could look at. I think that'd be interesting. You guys got to think about that. Why did I just say look at Snapchat? Okay, I know you guys don't like to talk here. There's 28 of you. Let's get you involved. I'm not going to move on until I get an answer to this question. Why did I want to look at Snapchat? What from this scanner made me want to pick up a Snapchat. There's something about the Snapchat. Something. Do you prefer the Tastyworks online version over the downloadable version? Yes, I do. I don't like the downloadable one. When we get a good positive year end and we take profits, well, I'm not seasoned enough to guess how it goes in the next 2 years. That's good, man. Always take those profits. Under accounting investigation, Snapchat is? That's interesting. I didn't know that. What else? Yes. Oh. Via New York Times. Interesting. When did that come out? When did that news happen? November 30th. So it's based around rapid user growth. So you guys didn't answer why I looked at Snap though. It's the implied volatility. The options are even showing that investors are expecting a lot. You know, the higher the implied volatility, the higher expected move people are expecting out of the stock. So the fact that that's up there is saying something. So, and even looking at the chart, but I don't know if it's that accounting issue. But yeah, Ricky Castro did get it. Ricky, that's the only one, man. Ricky Castro's been up on it. Ricky Castro been popping. Ricky Castro, Ricky Castro. But yeah, look at that. I like Tesla though. I've been eyeing Tesla this whole week. It's been fucking me. I got so fucked on those calls. I had 350s, dude. I lost like 1,500 on them. I bought $5,000 worth of these calls, and it just went down on me. And I sold it, closed down, and then it just ripped up the next day. Sad, sad, sad. I went over it on stream on Friday. What does China tariff hold off imply for Tesla? Nothing. Tesla might just have, it's going to get affected by the broader market, but I think Tesla is more susceptible to GM news, political news on like electric cars or legislation, and then anything related to Elon, any of these investigations or anything. But I don't think too much as far as the China tariff. It has actually some effect though, because they are autos and there is an effect. There's some effect there, but there is bigger effects, I think, weighing on Tesla. Hence, looking at the chart now, you could see it's outpacing and it's doing better. And that is what I'm looking for in this market, is when you see these companies doing better than the market or not giving back as much, you want to ask yourself why and try to find out those reasons. And if you could do that, you're golden. You are golden. How do you look for plays based on what you see in the currencies? If the currencies change a lot, there's going to be a play. That's pretty much it. You can't find like small moves in the currencies aren't going to tell you. I say GM earnings. No, I don't think GM's earnings are tomorrow. I didn't say that. But how if a currency makes big moves, and depending on what currency and why, that will let you know towards a valuation shift of global asset prices and debt and stuff like that, which will have that effect on stocks, and that's how I play them. So that's why like the pound, and this is I called this out even in the Brexit. I wrote it in the newsletter we had at the time, and we would put it out, and it is literally the fact that the first time Brexit got approved, the pound fluctuated 9-10%, and stocks got affected because that affects countries, businesses. It affects a lot of things, honestly. So, yeah. Oh, man, you're tripping, man. GM earnings? Cara, you high, bro. You high. Could GM threat to remove something? Yeah, I was thinking about that. I think it could have some, but then again, I think Tesla, even without the subsidy, because Tesla's already, they've already tapered off the subsidies, and people have already known, and it didn't really affect their sales are still growing. So I don't think it's gonna, again, once Tesla, if they could produce the Model 3s and keep executing on that plan, it's gonna be a lot of money. What about AG buying part of Jewel? I didn't. When did that happen? I think did someone tell me that the other day? I wish I had Jewel. I'm smoking Jewel right now. So give me a sec. I want to smoke some Jewel. We'll have a Jewel intermission. Let's have an intermission here from stocks. Maybe you guys want to do like a prank call? Do you want me to call one of you on the phone? Do you want to talk about? You guys want to go car shopping with me? I'm buying a new car. I already know what kind of car. I'm just trying to figure out the options. I did consider some other things though, but we could have an intermission. I just want to hit my Jewel for a sec. My intermission will only take like 2 minutes, but let's go. Talk to me, you guys. I want to see who's in here. 28 people. You guys are very, very quiet, man. Yeah, it's good though. You guys are here to learn. Taxes and tax season affect the stock market. Give me a call. What kind of call? You want me to give you a call? I guess. What kind of car? You guys want me to tell you what kind of car I'm going to get? I have two options. I've already decided in my head which one I want, but I saw one. How do you file your taxes as a trader? I file as both an individual and a company, but we've been shifting everything to corporate. So everything is just filed through a business. If you making a lot, you should file your taxes through a corporation. If you're making a decent amount of income from trading or profits every year or you're holding, you should just file as an individual. I thought you were dead set. I was dead set, but I was building out, because I was either going to get a pre-made one or I was going to build one out, and then I was looking, and then the payment on the car, I was like, damn, that's expensive for that car. I was like, that's a really expensive payment. I didn't give a shit. I said I'm buying it anyways. But I went and I looked, and then there's another option for the cheaper payment. I could get something really dope. I could get like really, really dope. But then it's just not gonna. It wouldn't be as reliable. It would cost more to drive. I want this car to be a legitimate mule, not a just a nice car. But yeah, I don't know if I should tell you. I don't know if I'll tell you guys, but you guys aren't talking to me. You guys don't want to know. I'd rather just surprise you guys. It's like what I did with the Tesla. Nobody fucking knew we were getting Tesla. I said, I gave like a heads up, but that's it. I think I'll just surprise you guys. But what do you got for me now? So, but yeah, corporate taxes, trading. That's one thing. You guys should buy your cars. Maybe even lease them. I don't know. Am I due? Am I late? You're always late, bro. Always late. No, we were just taking an intermission. We were just talking the last 30 minutes here. We had some good stock talks, so we were taking a little quick break here, and we're chilling out now. But you guys are joining. Hope stick around. Stick around. Like the video. Subscribe if you're new. Share this on every social media platform. Like I said, if this gets 100 viewers, we're going to stream for 24 hours, all into to tomorrow morning. Wow, why don't I do that? Whoa, what do you guys think? A 24-hour stream? How do you feel about that? That'd be crazy, actually. Oh my god, that's absolutely insane, huh? How do you feel about that? Whoa. Better late than that. When are you gonna sleep? I'll sleep on stream. Better post me some Red Bull. Oh, dude, I was at the gas station. I bought 3 Bang energy drinks. Oh, get ready, bro. I don't have to sleep. Or I could sleep. I could just nap on stream. Maybe we just play like some royalty-free music in between, or somebody could come take over. Yeah, Bang energy drink. Do you guys? What do you guys? What do you think? A 24-hour stream? Is that insane? That'd be kind of fun. But then people won't know when I'm gonna go to sleep. That's the thing. That's pretty wild. No one really does that. Maybe we should just make TTF News Network, where it's TTF 24 hours a day. Just going through, and I have commercials playing. Maybe I'll have like a pre-scripted TV, prepaid programming. Thoughts on any publicly traded auto suppliers for potential words as the world shifts towards electric cars? I don't have any thoughts for potential puts because that's a long play. That's a longer term play. You know, it's going to take time for that to happen. So you want to be careful betting with time or purchasing time to bet on time to pretty much make your thesis come true. So I wouldn't be too focused on those. I would be waiting more. I'd be looking for more of an imminent event of when that would occur, or companies already showing weaknesses, bankruptcies, slowdowns, stuff like that. Kind of try to find the weakest in the herd now, but playing that on a broader scale, that's like a 5-10 year route. It's like playing marijuana, in my opinion, even longer, honestly, because cars are still, they're always going to have their place. And, you know, even some of these auto supply parts, especially even the older cars, those who are, you know, there's still third world countries. You know, think about all the people in the random countries in the world still driving Toyota T100s and any fucking old car we would think is junk. They fucking love those cars and they'll fucking glue them together with whatever. So, autos eventually. Yeah, I agree. Gotta save the 24th for the election night or something. Nah, man, we save this shit for fucking December 1st or December 2nd. Is today the 2nd? Yeah, today's the 2nd already? Damn, son. Josh could be my secret Santa. No. No. A lot of people, again, the Santa Claus rally, we might see a bigger Santa Claus rally just because the markets have been down, but a lot of people, it's easy to assume that stocks and spending is going to go up into the end of the year, but it's not going to have a direct impact on stocks. Again, investors are already pricing this stuff in. They're pricing in good holiday season plus slowdown next quarter. Because after holidays, you know, investors aren't just going to say, okay, let's buy stocks for Christmas and shit and sell out on Monday. You know, they're thinking about what's going to happen now, 3 months from now, 6 months out, and longer. But even 3 to 6 months from now, it's still not looking good. You be my secret Santa, bro. I'm not going to be your... Donate money. Be my secret Santa. Buy a super chat for $1,000. I bet nobody will do it. You guys are all pussies. I'm gonna go get gushers. Hold on. Oh. It's still light outside. Fiji water, granddaddy perk. Excuse me, I let the semi-automatic burp. Alright, what else you guys got for me? It's from my SoundCloud. You like it? Oh. What do you think about A to Z, the alphabet? I like the alphabet. All about fucking Microsoft call. That's one I'm gonna look at tomorrow morning. For sure, Christian Sanchez. I like where your head's at. Microsoft calls for certain. Christian Sanchez, that guy fucks. Because you see, right away, comes in, Microsoft calls, boom, boom, boom. He knows. You think it's POS for China open market for help? Piece of shit, like fake? I mean, China's just weird. There's a lot of job owning for G20. I still think oil situation is going to be fun to see how that plays out. That could really fuck with the markets. I'm excited to see, actually. Very excited to see. I don't like the ETFs, though. The USO from time to time. That's it. USO from time to time. If the IV's not good. There's another one. What was that other one? Actually, there was one more we saw the other day, Conrad. What was that ETF? We missed that one. It went up like crazy. How does oil affect the bond market? Yo, man, you really trying to get deep into this, man. You really trying to go there. You actually trying to learn. You ain't just trying to learn stocks. You trying to learn, huh, Grant? I see you. Yeah, what was that one, though? We need that one. Because you can't open a Tasty Trades account. Ricky Castro. Observational dude. Tasty Trades. I love Tasty. It's great. Great. Let's go back to Tasty. So let's look at the reverse now. There's two strategies. It's one, I could look at these and find stocks, and I don't always scan like this. I'm just doing this because it came up, and I'm trying to find something to talk about. So again, this isn't what I actually fucking do. Do you guys understand that? It's not like I fucking look through this all the time. I'm just doing it right now, and this is just what makes logical sense, and I'm explaining it to you because I'm on fucking stream. So hopefully we're all on the same page with that. But you could go reverse. The first way is look at high implied volatility and find the higher implied volatility is just indicating the market is expecting something or something's going to happen. And then on the reverse, low implied volatility. We could see where low implied volatility stocks, and these are the tomorrow's watch list. We could go find, let's say, high options volume with implied volatility. And even then, what I am doing, maybe I can show you guys a video on this, that because I said this isn't what I do. This is how you could use scanners for options. You could use any scanner on any platform. Every fucking platform I've ever played with has little features like this. You guys just need to know what you're reading. So again, understand what I'm reading with implied volatility, what I'm reading with high options volume. But in general, here, you're seeing something with literally low implied volatility and high volume. So again, Coca-Cola. If you guys watched my stream on Friday, I was playing this. I was trading this. That's a great one. TLT with bond rates and everything. Johnson & Johnson, SPY. All of these are great. McDonald's. You'll notice something. I love these stocks. Walmart. All these stocks, these are real big money makers. Because why? Really high volume. They're very liquid. You're able to trade them. But then also at the same time, low implied volatility. You're buying them really cheap. Low implied volatility, you're paying less premium. It's like trading the stock as it is, so you're getting to buy it for cheap. Holding it is cheap and everything. So that is a strategy for you guys. That's something to aim for. But look, These are all high options volume with low implied volatility. Look at the types of companies that are coming up, and we've talked about them before. So hopefully you guys are familiar and understanding. And like I said, it goes back with options. There's two things to look at. It's the stocks you're playing, and then understanding how options move. That's where like implied volatility, reading options, reading an options chain, understanding is it a good price, a bad price, overpriced, underpriced. That is one question to answer with every trade. And then the next one is the stock itself. Why am I playing this stock? What is this stock? What can it do? How much can it move? So on and so forth. So, but looking through this, all the companies I would ever want to play, I don't like to play these stupid ETFs unless like I like TLT. HYG is interesting. That's I think HYG. I don't know if that's corporate or I think that's junk bond. I don't know. Bloop. High yield corporate debt. Yeah, so this is junk bonds. Interesting. Bloop. Bloop. What do you do to identify there's you just know. If you know, you know. You know? Or you could look at it underpriced both historically and then also underpriced in the sense of the probability and likelihood. So it's like if you're if you're paying $100 for something that is gonna have a 70% chance of success, that's underpriced, or and then what is the risk reward as well too? That is the next level. What is the probability of the option, and then what is their same risk reward on that? Because if my probability is 50-50, but my risk reward is 1 to 20, that's a very good priced option. So it's understanding stuff like that, and even probability. It's funny, probabilities and statistics. I might literally have to start implementing, and maybe I'll put it on YouTube for you guys. I think it would be cool, or I could probably find lessons for you guys to go over from other people. I'm sure there's lessons on YouTube, but like statistics, you guys need to factor in and understand probabilities. And maybe we could talk about that right now. I guess you guys have to understand how probabilities function, how it works in statistics, what are the odds of stuff, because that is part of finding your pricing with the option. Again, what is your probability of success? What can you make? And then what can you make is in the risk and reward, because as that changes and alters, now your risk reward will let you know that's a good option, that's a bad option, that's a cheap option. Again, if I told you you pay, you tell me now, you guys could tell me, is this a cheap option? One, you put $50 to make $500, and your odds of success are 30%, right? So you have a 3 in 10 chance of making your $50 turns into 500, or you lose your $50 completely. 3 in 10 chance. Or $50 to make 500, but your odds are 70%. There's a 7 out of 10 chance that you're gonna be successful at winning. You could say we're drawing out of a hat. If you're saying, how do you know the percent? And we could be pulling out of a fucking hat, saying if you pull one of these numbers, you get 7 tickets versus 3 tickets, and put it in a hat and get the pull. Those same situations, which option would you say is the cheaper one, or which one's underpriced? Well, you're going to say, well, one has the same return but a higher probability of success. Or now it could have the same level of success probability but be cheaper. So now it could be the same one, 30% chance of success, $50 to make 500, or now it could be 30% chance of success, but now it's $5 to make 500. Well, then that again is still an underpriced and a good option. But yeah, dude, I'm dropping knowledge on you guys right now. Do you guys understand that? That is straight knowledge. If you really understand what I just explained, I'll leave this up on the live stream so you guys could go over this. But try to go over it a few times. But if you could understand how these this is business. This is understanding business. If you could understand these concepts, it will take you a long way. So that's pretty good. That was a good question of finding the options. Very, very inquisitive. So I will tell you, if you are new, make sure you guys like the video. hopefully this helped you in some way. Subscribe to the channel, share it. We're gonna live stream trading tomorrow if we get 100 viewers today. We're doing decent now, but yeah, that was that was a a broad question to go over. We're talking about the scanning and stuff like that. Best under $50 stock to scalp options. Why do you want it to be a under $50 stock? That's a good question I have for you. Please give me an answer, because I see people, like, if you're trading options, you shouldn't be focusing on the price of the underlying, because you could, I have Boeing trades for $200, $50. My McDonald's trades are dirt cheap. You don't need to aim for 50, but you could just find, wait, what? Hold on, I just got a crazy text. Sorry. Okay. To leverage with the small account, smaller is better in options. But you could get the same plays. You could play McDonald's as $170 stock. The average option is like $40 or $50. You could play it for $100 with like a month of time, maybe even longer. You could play Facebook is a great stock, $100. Boeing, $100. So you don't need to worry about the stock. But I would say best stock to scalp daily. I like Boeing. Boeing's probably one of my favorite ones. I think I'm gonna whore out Boeing. I like it. Maybe so everybody could get on it and give me some better liquidity. All right. You mentioned you don't use stop, so your sim position will go to zero. Yes, and then if it's a larger amount, I might set a stop, but I wouldn't put it. I never would use a hard stop in the sense of I would never place a stop order in any of my brokerages. I might even say, okay, 50% loss, 30% loss, but usually, and even then, that's what I fucked up on my Tesla trade. I sold out of that because I sold out at 30. I sold out at 50. It hit 50%, came back to 30. I was like, all right, this is dying. Fuck it. And I didn't, and I sold out too early, and I got crushed. Where's my jewel, dude? I'm confused by smaller is better in options. Hmm. Smaller is better, but the thing is, smaller is relative. So depends who you're talking to and who that works for. But yes and no. One thing, you definitely give your explanation, Ricky, but I think smaller, a big issue people have and that they got to be careful for, that I see a lot of people make the mistake on, is they put, one trade for like $50 with $10 commissions, or like a $20 trade. They'll only get one contract. And even if that option goes up 50, 100%, they're only making $20. So you really needed to make a big move for it to go through. Makes sense. No, I agree, Ricky. I've profited. Like my biggest losses come from my biggest positions. On the smaller ones, it is because at the end of the day, you're taking the same risk. When you buy more options, you spend more money. You're still taking the same risk at the end of the day. So, but it is easier to hold through options, both up and down, on what's it called, cheaper one. Yeah, when you assume it goes to zero every trade, it's a lot easier. It's very good. Sorry, I keep texting. That's why I go quiet. My guy for president, Rolando Moda, man, you didn't get the notification? Can you still get a 1019 if you file as an individual on your taxes? I don't know, man. What do I fucking look like? You're fucking CPA, Grant Gailey? You're like 12 years old. Why do you even care about taxes? You blew up an account. You haven't even made money. You get a tax refund. Probably. You should go file that loss. No notification, bro. What's going on? You should turn on the bell, bro. You don't have the notifications. We've been on for an hour, 56 minutes of pure hard education. You understand that? That's pure hard education. Well, that note, gonna go to bed now. Yeah, bro. You salty. Salty. It's okay, baby. I love you. Don't be sad. Don't be sad. I'll send you stock picks, baby. What else y'all got for me? Bro, how do you know if you're paying too much for an option? Bro, should I answer that question again? Would you guys want to hear me explain that all over again? Yeah. Okay. Sorry, bro. It's okay. You could rewind it. I think you could rewind it. We were just talking about it. I gave a really good explanation. A lot of factors on fire. Even this last stream, I think like 10, 15 minutes ago, if you rewind it, boom. Focusing on less stocks and knowing them personally was one of your keys to success in buying leaps as well. Would you elaborate on that, Conroy? My name's Ricky Castro. Can you elaborate that for me? I have vocalized the chat room for you guys. That was a question by Ricky Castro. Conroy is typing his reply. Please hold. I've never seen you in there. Yeah. Is he in the chat? Is Ricky Castro in the chat? Citizen? Is Ricky Castro in the Citizen? He's in the Citizen? Ricky Castro is in the Citizen, my guy? Is he in the Citizen or is he in the stock trading course? Used to be. Oh, okay. I was like, how are you still in there? You're fucking with me, bro. There's like, no way you're still in there. I'm gonna check anyways now. Ricky fucking Castro. We don't have any Ricky Castros active. It's the chat with the stock course. We on the Slack app. Yeah. Yeah, Connor's talking in there. We want to get the chat more popping in there. I think we'll even do the Sundays. Maybe we get. I think on the weekends we'll try to get some of these stock streams. But I want you guys to come more talking. But you guys are chill. I think everyone's just chilling here, man. I wanted to start going and looking at news and shit. Um. Shanghai oil futures up 3%. Let's work out. I already did, man. Great idea. Let's work out, Josh. Let's go, Christian Sanchez. I like Christian Sanchez. I told you guys. Christian Sanchez. He's popping off. Microsoft call guy. You go by Michael Conroy on that other chat? Yeah, bro. He's the GOAT. Read about it. Read about it. I woke up flexing. I dreamed about it. What was I going to go put up for you guys? Oh. This. I go by Michael Conroy everywhere. Going to expose Graham Stephan. I should. Because there's a lot tied with Japan, their bond buying, ours, just Japan in general, their central bank, the U.S., everything. Oh my god, what did I eat? I don't know why I'm still hungry. No, we just chill. We chill in here, Conrad. Good, you can answer their questions. You should talk with them. Talk with the new guys. See, has everybody in here pledged? Well, got their application. Make sure You could start weeding some of these out. Make sure some of these guys aren't too goobery. And then, you know. Oh, shit. Whoa, bro. Oh, yeah, the market's going to gap up tomorrow. Fuck, y'all see this? When did this happen? Oh, this was just 22. What time is it now? This was like 3 hours ago? Shit, how come I didn't see this? Yeah, this is crazy. This is the one. The market's gonna gap up tomorrow. See, this is what the market's gonna do. It's gonna gap up tomorrow, and then it's going to slowly. This is just the reverse. If you flip this chart upside down, that's how the market's gonna look. It's gonna gap up, and then just slowly come down, but still be up, but gap up. I have other people on my exposed list. I'm gonna expose everybody. It's like a nice exposed. What do you guys think of the exposed videos? How do you guys like those? Dow futures opened up 400. Yeah, it's gonna be a ripper, a Jack the Ripper. We'll see though. I think it'll be fun. That's crazy, but that's looking at the yuan. That's a big gap down. That's like a big strengthening. Honestly, that's huge. Matt H. Matt H. Matt H. Matt H. That same. I feel like that name sounds so familiar. How are you, bud? How are all of you doing? Yeah, I know. I still have those Decembers. All of those now. Well, let's go. Well, I wanted to do a 24-hour stream. Now I'm just considering falling asleep at 5:30. Funny how that works. I think I need food. I've only been eating protein and drinks and gushers. But I've been getting swole. So I do skip legs. What do I think about Square? Square is interesting. I like how they move. I think when the volatility's there, I like them. But long term, I think they're decent. But it's a stock people like to trade and speculate on. That's why my initial thoughts are even what my initial thoughts are. Roku. Roku, I feel is the same exact thing as Square. I think that dab pen is making you fall asleep. Why does everyone keep saying it's a dab pen, man? It's not a dab pen. Dab pen, it's a jewel, okay? I'm smoking a jewel. God, I feel like you guys are watching me, you fucking creeps. Fucking creepy. Do you think? Would you be impressed? Would you be impressed if I was smoking a dab pen, breaking down global and international politics to you, related to the stock market and derivatives, and figuring out their pricing and valuations? Wouldn't that be amazing? Come on, man. I'm just trying to get a jump on my market. If I go to sleep early, it's like the stock. It's like Christmas. If I go to sleep early, the market comes faster. So I like to sleep early, and I'm just fucking hungry. It's that workout life, bro. I'm not so like you, Matt. But that's the hedge name. Let's go get some In and Out. I've already had In and Out today. That's why I was like, it sucks, but I worked out. I put up what I do. I put up 185 on the bench today. Isn't that crazy? 185 is what I put. That's also why I want to go to bed. I'm actually pretty pretty impressed with myself. But I do have a confession. It was on decline. My shoulder's a little better, but I just going into it slow. Not bad. What's your weight? Right now I'm at like 138, 140. So definitely more than how much I weigh. What do you recommend holding puts through this gap up? It depends because if tomorrow does like an opposite of this, like a gap up, I'm forecasting something like this, but the market has been, the market could really just go with it, and people have been really, really, you know, people really want to buy. People have really been active with that, and they've been hungry. So you got to put that into consideration, and so I don't know. It's very hard to say, but maybe scale out of them because they could be killed in the morning. But if the market does come back, because that's what I did on my puts. I did it with my Facebook puts. I could have held them. And same thing with Tesla. Patience. So it depends when the puts expire, how much you're going to go down. There's a lot to it. So what puts and when do they expire? Not bad. What's your weight? Yeah, not bad, right? Real good for 180. When you picked up the gas station. Well, that's creepy, Ricky. Did you like how I looked? How did you think I looked? Was it what you were expecting? Let me train you? You can't train. I'll train you, bro. You're cute. Thanks, baby. Pinky Castro is a creep. You're a fucking creep. You're all creeps. We're all creeps. Need a haircut, though. Yeah, I have J. Cole hair going on right now. I like it. The bitches think I'm cute. Or they just think I'm rich. Either way. I'm just kidding. Have you guys seen this? I would love your opinion. Have you seen this? Emma, it's like making your own way. It's like a movement. It's like MOYT. It's like guys who don't fuck with girls, or like they're just like it's just like it's a fucking cult, honestly. It's a cult on guys who just want to like they advise people against getting into serious long-term relationships. Uh, this is what I saw one of my subscribers. I looked into it. It was really, really funny. It made me laugh. So, what do you guys think? Should we make that a movement? How do you guys feel about that? If you guys would you live a life where you're a nomad, pretty much? This stream just took such a weird direction. You guys got so quiet. You're like, what the fuck are you saying? Okay, maybe we'll get back to the Chinese yuan. Where's my jewel? It's all fucking Ricky Castro's fault with his gay, creepy shit. Fuck him. Blame him. So someone ask a stock trading question so we can move on. Ugh. Ricky Gutierrez, what about him? Oh shit. Hi Shirley Lewis, how are you? What if Ricky Gutierrez is Ricky Castro? Or Ricky Castro is Ricky Gutierrez? I could see that happening. I could totally see that happening. Oh, the Chinese cocktail. Still contracting. The pound's barely up. The dollar's down. Yeah, very possible. I think it could be very possible. I mean, your 50% have the same name. Well, I'm looking at the yuan now. USD Jappy, I'm only looking for major moves. If there's any like real major moves on it, that's what I care about. If it's any wild swings, because it's been fairly stable. But I'm looking at the yuan to get a better idea of tomorrow and how people are taking it. Are you reviewing stocks? Yes. Well, we're going over stuff related to the stock market. What's up, baby? Mustafa Gatete. Money's bought. Investor sentiment globally. It depends on the type of bonds. It can mean many things, honestly. I need to get a protein bar. I have a cotton candy bang in my fucking bag right now. I don't want to drink it though. Should I drink a bang at 5:40? Is that bad? I'll be so hyped for the rest of this stream though. Are you guys gonna talk to me? If you open on trade, don't drink it now. Come on, no, not at all. No, if you open on trade tomorrow for the upside, had to bet it all, what would it be and why? Nothing. I wouldn't do it. Drink it now, bro. Should I do it? Interest rate is priced in. Kinda. No, not really. Stream for 20. Oh, dude, if I did it. So, what do you guys? Should I drink a Bang energy drinking week? 5. That'll keep me up. Okay, I could sleep by like 10. We'll go till. Well, I have a video. I'm dropping a video at 7. A real estate video at 7. So, I can't be streaming if I want you to watch it. So maybe after 7 I drink the. But if I drink a Bang at 7, that's a little late. 4 hikes are priced in. I'll call you Ricky Castro. Oh, dude, I'm just gonna make an espresso. That's all I need. I have a nice espresso machine, a protein bar. Boom. Keep thinking you're the same time as me. Do you take pre-workout? No. Why the fuck? Why would I ever take pre-workout? Am I a fucking little bitch? You think I need a fucking... What do you think I need? You think I need something to motivate me? A stimulant? An outside factor to work out? Are you kidding me? The Bang, I drink the Bang because it tastes good. The fuck out of here. That's the only thing close to a pre-workout. I'm not like you soft people. All my muscles are organic. Fucking organic. Do you guys watch? You guys get to watch me on all the YouTube videos? Just get swole. Every fucking week, you just get to see me just get fucking ripped. Every single week, it's insane. You guys just are watching my tits just get bigger. So it's kind of cool. How tall am I? I'm 5'6". I'm tiny. But I'll jump on you. Like, I got hops, and I'm pretty big. Like, I'm pretty big. You lost weight, fat boy. I know, I lost a lot, dude. I lost a lot of weight. You guys realize at one point I was 193 pounds or 192 pounds last year. A year ago, I was 190 pounds, and I'm 5'6". I was eating steak and lobster every day. Just fucking, man, it was crazy. Remember you from the McBank video? Damn, 5'7". Dude, I was fat. I was fat as shit. Now I'm 140 and I threw up 185 on the bench today. I can't complain. But I was fat. That's what happens. You guys got to realize trading. You guys think it's cool making a lot of money working at home. You literally are just gonna. If you really make it to the point where you're making as much money as I am, then you could sit at home all day. And you could eat whatever you want when you want. It's shit. You got to be careful, man. You got to take care of your body, even now. So it's good. Some of you, you don't really do much. So you work out, you stay healthy, keep that up. Why don't you travel more often? I don't like traveling. I don't like. I like domestic travel. I don't like United. Like outside of the United States, I'm not down. I have a lot of friends. We have the businesses in China. Like I have investments in China, and I know people everywhere. But she's not a fan. You're in Ronda Rousey's weight class. Come to Texas. I could do Texas. Let's do it. I like Texas. I'm going to Texas for Reiki's wedding. My sister lives in Texas too. All my exes live in Texas. All right, hold on. These are good. You guys are talking now. These are good questions. We can talk about anything. Is Canada close enough for you to travel to? Yeah. Buy my ticket. You guys buy me a ticket in a hotel room. I'll come out there and then book me for a show. Make me feel like a rap. Oh my God, book me for a rap show and I'll come out so I can feel like a rapper. Do it. Let's do this. Yeah, it's good. We're just gonna say wedding time. I'll set up a hog hunt. The fuck is a hog hunt? You guys are fucking weird. Or you guys could come out to LA. Do you guys want to do it? Do you guys want to make a caravan? You guys could rent out my house for a weekend, but it's probably too expensive for a lot of people. So I don't know if you guys can handle it. Mustafa tried to rent my house. It was too expensive. It was too expensive for Mustafa, and I was giving him a discount. I said he can't even rent it. I'm in South Central. You're not in South Central. Building a house in SD. Nice. We already coming, bro. I know, bro. Well, we got to talk about that, Timmy. I got to talk about some other stuff. Let me get my my coffee made. Hold on. I need water, bro. My coffee machine is so fucking wet. Shit. I need more water too. Shit. Shit. Wow. Wow, oh wow. We back, baby. 31 of you, too. Guess what? I hope you guys are ready. So, what are you guys talking about? So here's how it's gonna work. I had an epiphany. I got a protein bar. I made an espresso so I could stay awake on stream. And I said, wow, this is Sunday. This is Sunday. And we are having a cult meeting. So when you guys are all talkative now, when we start talking about how much weight I lift, how swole I am, and how amazing I am, and how where you guys all live, and all that stuff. So I said, let's talk about life. We've talked about some trades. Let's talk about some real life shit. This could be an introduction to the cult meeting. You guys could like say your introduction, maybe where you're from, say hello, anything. Well, let's talk about life. What do you guys think about this idea? That's what I was thinking when I just changed. I'm a whole new man after getting this coffee, and I think, yeah. You guys want to talk about life? How do you guys feel? Let's talk about options. Rolando does not like that idea. He quickly does not like that. Mustafa. Mustafa's been having girl fraud problems. 10K, best way to flip it, drugs. 100%. What type of safety? Hi, Grant. It's okay, Grant. We know a lot of people addicted to blowing up accounts. That's natural. Selling fake IDs, it happens. However, people with private health for oil flipping. Hello, Alexander from Midland, Texas. I'm Ricky Castro. Rear alias is Ricky Gutierrez. I low-key think Josh is cute, no homo. You kind of sound like Mustafa. I think both of you have crushes about on me. How about selling blow? You can make a lot of money selling blow, but it's a lot of risk involved. What's a CO2 conference? Hmm. What was your injury? Tell me about your injury. And do shit for money. Nice. Canadian. Canadian's an awesome place. You mean G20? So, tell me about this, you guys. What is what is your purpose in life? Has anybody ever? When was the last time you thought about that question? What is your purpose in life? Let's begin there. Hmm? Mm. Hmm. Mm. Like make people for propane and propane accessories. Mm. What is it? Nobody answered the question. My purpose in life? I don't know what my purpose in life is. No, I do. It's to take over the goddamn world. Um, that filthy rich and spit on doubters. Why? Why do you care about the doubters? Hmm? Okay, my family and kids. A lot of people have that purpose. Produce energy on other planets. Um, and then leave the nest. That's a good one. I feel like your purpose can change. Depends on what's going on. Hmm. Well, I don't know. A purpose that's fluctuating is kind of interesting. Not too effective all the time. Mm. Okay, that's more practical to the world now. It sounds like you want to be the TTF, which is great, honestly. So, but that's not what you want. That's a purpose. That's a good purpose. Your purpose is to change the world and to help people. If that's the case. But you want to be wealthy. What if you could accomplish your purpose and it would mean, though, you wouldn't be wealthy? Would you still want to do it? What if you could guarantee your kids and family would be taken care of at the most basic level, college paid for, food, just an average, above average house, middle class, but then you could never make more than $1 million ever, or you could never trade, or you could never invest in real estate? Would you do it? Mm. I don't think you should have kids, Mustafa. Honestly. Short term, I want to get better at TA and read level 2. No, man. Fuck you, Christian Sanchez. Your purpose is bigger than that. Okay? It's not to read a fucking chart all day. I strongly disagree with that. You're gonna be a good dad. Alright, man. That's cool. I don't want to fucking talk about future kids with you. It's kind of weird and creepy. You're a little weird and creepy. I want to empower and educate people and spread the good word. The good word, like the Bible? Do you want to be a missionary? Make a church. There you go. I would love to help others become independent. There you go. So you guys like the TTF. You guys like the idea of the TTF. That's it. So TTF trains you, and then you guys start training other people, and everybody's goals get accomplished. It's a great idea. I want to eat pussy and kick ass. Jesus, that's crazy. What does TTF represent? What do you mean? What's TTF represent? TTF represents just that. What's the TTF mission statement? We just fucking carry out missions. We don't make statements about the mission. Does that make sense? Um, Great idea for school. I want to start. Why do you want a school though? You don't really come off as the teacher type. You come off like creepy, molesty type. But like, why do you want to make a school? Share those thoughts with us. You think Intel will buy the video if it drops? I don't know. I have to check. For real though, thanks for streaming, picking up on things. Hey man, I'm glad. Glad you're learning something. Because I want to solve the problem that I'm having now. Word, thanks for the time and info. There you go, for the generations. Grant Gailey. I like it. You see the issue. He doesn't want no man to face the same trauma he's faced. But that's what makes you great. So then you want to prevent people from going through the same thing because you don't want them to have the same pain. However, the pain is necessary. I feel like most new homes are single families and there's a shortage of multifamily. Well, yeah. Even multifamilies in general, depends on where you're at, but they're not. Some areas, they're just not active. And then anybody who owns them, they pay for themselves. So why would they sell it? They're just literally money-making assets. What got me into stocks at such a young age? Money. I liked money. I liked how it worked. The market too. And the fact that's what I saw all the richest people doing. So it made sense. Without pain, there's no joys. Where did you learn about the market? The books, and the internet. Valuable resources, I tell ya. Hmm. What do I think the best school books on options are? I've never read a book on options in my life. Isn't that crazy? Like, school should be taught through the most successful people. Like they get Skype in the classroom, but people wouldn't do that. You don't have time to teach people all the time. It's difficult. Not even dynamic hedging. Nope. Yeah, I've never read a book on options. Yeah. I don't read your fucking options books. I just learned what they are. It's a financial instrument, what they are, how they operate, and applied principles of value to them, and proceeded to find value in the open marketplace and profited and capitalized on that, as a true capitalist would. Yeah. Ray Dalio. Rolando Moda, you seem like a Ray Dalio type of guy. Mm-hmm. It's so teachy because they basically do it now on social media. I guess so. It's a good idea. What was the biggest hurdles you overcame on trading? Um, I guess my hope of the future. Sign. All right. This stream is boring. I know this stream sucks. Alright, dude. Thanks for coming. Guess, what did you have to sacrifice to where you're at? Question. So sacrificing good pussy at blow. Yeah, pretty much. What time is it? 6:10. Get fired up about it. Oh, and Ricky sucks too. Ah, I'm fired up. I just drank the espresso, but I'm still kind of tired. It hasn't really kicked in, so just come at me in like an hour, Eric, in like maybe 30 more minutes, you know? And I'll come at you. I got you. Uh, get to the point. We've covered many points. I don't know what point should we discuss. We have a lot that's just really just waiting here. It's pretty early. I don't even think Asian markets have opened, so we're just sitting here talking for now. Josh, when did you know your purpose? After reading Earl Nightingale, I would say. Um, it's like, I don't know, I think 18, 19. But then I feel like I've always known my purpose. I don't know. It's kind of trippy. Sniff a line? No, thank you. Not really my thing. What got you into making music? I've always loved music. Music is great. That note you wrote on your goals from then, yeah, I think I was 8 years old. That's what I'm saying. It's like I feel like I've always fucking known, but like I guess when I was just like really old enough to realize, and then I'm like, oh shit, I've always known. So yeah, everything's pulled me. I just always did everything. I never really thought to ever like leave one for the other, really, until I just didn't like something. Then I would just stop it. If I didn't like something, I just stopped doing it. It's very simple. If I liked something, I did it. If I didn't like it, I wouldn't do it. And that's a really good tip of advice I could give. Just do it and at least be passionate. If you're doing something and you actually enjoy doing it, that's all. That's all you need. You gotta actually be where you are, 100%. But oh shit, Ricky G is live. That fucker. That fucker. Is that where all of our streamers went, bro? Jake, for really understood options and option pricing. Um, maybe a year, I'd say. But it made sense just in nature. I think if I didn't know what I knew about the stock market and stocks, it wouldn't. But now that I do know, but I learned with options after I already had a really good understanding. It was pretty easy. Tell people to come to my channel, bro. Go spam his channel. Get it popping in here, dude. But we're boring. Eric Sanders said I'm boring. And I'm boring. Raw. Maybe we could freestyle. You think it's smart to make a career out of options trading? No. It's difficult. That's what I think it is. So smart or not, I don't know about the wisdom of it, but it's difficult. Go look at the video I said where I said options is gambling. That's or day trading is gambling. That's the best way. It's the number one thing. All right. S&P futures up 2%. Second guessing my life decisions. It's good, man. It's always good to think. Too much IV. And yeah. And the IV is just, it's usually up so much where the risk reward just isn't there. You're not going to really make as much, and sometimes they're not going to move as much. And then the duration, too, you can't really hold them. You just got to really be on top of them. Thanks. Okay, come on, CNBC. Show me the fucking data. Holy shit, dude. That's going to be a monster move. 43 points on the SPY? Whoo! Yo, this is going to be nutty. Ugh. So I'm just trying to think now. I'm going to have whatever calls. Let me pull up my other account. Let's see what's going on. But the question now is going to be, do we play it tomorrow morning? It's figuring out how to play the morning. And we're going to gap up for sure. But it's, do we come down? That's why, I had this chart up the whole time. We were just staring at it talking. But this is going to be the gap up. I'm scared the market just comes down like this, though. But if not, that's going to get nuts. On Wednesday, I don't know what the fuck Powell's going to say. If Powell reiterates that they're close to neutral, great. But if he backtracks any of his last comments, that could be bad. But I think the focus Powell doesn't fucking matter yet. No one's gonna give a shit about Powell. Tomorrow is gonna be China, any developments, oil, and Brexit talks. I think that's the only thing. But that's why I'm scared. I just hope, because when we gap up, if we gap up 400 points, it's very liable the market might move another 100 points up, 200 points up, and stay there. I want something ferocious, I want 1,000 points up or something crazy, but that's where the gap ups get scary because it might not move too much or it could come down. Have they ever stated what neutral actually? No, they never state what neutral actually is. Dovish, I agree. The dovish that I mean, dove. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Powell doesn't want Trump on his bad side. They don't really give a shit, honestly. There's supposed to be autonomy, and I just don't think Powell wanted to take the pressure off because, Trump could have easily been a dickhead about the trade stuff, dropped the market, but Powell kind of, nobody wants the responsibility of the market going down, and this could be bad. That's what I'm saying. The other stuff that comes into play, but even then, this could buy us. This could be our buy the dip moment. We get our rally, and then come February, we just repeat the same thing, and there's our volatility, and then things really we see how it develops from there. Yeah, Powell's just an old school dude, man. He just by the book. He's like, well, historically, we're low as shit, so we're gonna keep raising rates. He doesn't care about your stocks. That is gonna be a nutty move, though. I'm sure he has a rat hole. The Powell put. Either puts or call. I'm sure he probably told his wife or someone by calls. He's like, watch this. I'm gonna be super. I'm gonna just flip the script on him. Head off to the gym later, my guy. Goodbye. See my manana. Goodbye, my friend. China changes any of the under. Well, not really. Not so far, but the trade war definitely has an effect, and that could. Trump told you to buy calls, make a couple million. I don't think they really care about a couple million, honestly. But we'll see. We're going to see the move. It's only 400. 400 points on the futures is very, very large, but we have to see where it opens and if it doesn't get back. Thoughts on the impact on the 11th? I think it'll have a big market. I think that could even reverse this stuff. How do you down drawdowns in the trades? You have a certain level of managed redraw. It depends on how much I have invested. So usually I'll let it go to zero most of the time. What's the bull case for Brexit vote? Gets passed, clean, easy. We have a clear-cut plan of what's going to happen for companies and businesses by March, and it goes down. Someone wants to become a full-time trader. What are the necessary steps you think they should take? Practicing paper trading and getting a hang of it. That's it. Real world, real life experience. That's it. Just start trading. Trade with fake money. Get something down. Start making fake money. You make fake money. You can start making real money. Start putting money on the line. Get a track record. Then you can start trading on your own. Make enough money. You get good at it. People will give you money. I'll give you fucking money. Just get fucking good at it. But you gotta start practicing. Just getting involved in the markets and learning. Read Intelligent Investor. I wouldn't think that you should be a full-time trader as far as getting into investing full-time and knowing how to invest money for yourself and other people. I think that's a very good way to go about it. Compounded loop. Ooh. I compounded loop. Told on the motherfuckers is to stay in the school. Ooh. I think we gap up 2 days and drop late Tuesday. That could happen. Compound your loot. Yeah, so tomorrow, I think the plays tomorrow, Starbucks. What's on that Tasty? I like the Tasty Works has it down, man. I'd honestly be going. I think I'd look at Coca Cola is an interesting one. I'd look at them, but mainly I'm gonna aim for McDonald's. McDonald's probably. Johnson and Johnson. I'm gonna look at if it doesn't gap up. Walmart. I think Walmart could continue its run. Starbucks. Those are the value ones. I think those are all going to be great. I think these are, and those are the ones you got to watch their. You know, you got to watch out how they move in the mornings too. But implied volatility is going to be important. But these are what I'll look at up and down. I think Baba is going to be crazy. Um, I want a YOLO 1K. You know what? I should make some YOLO. Tomorrow might be a good play for YOLO. I think even YOLO puts though. That's what I'm scared of. Is just seeing. Ugh. I just don't want them. What is everything else doing? Pound, yeah. Wow. Oil. Oh shit, dude. We are gonna rip tomorrow. I want to know the sustain. This is what sucks. You don't want a big gap. I don't want too big of a gap up because I want the market to, we're not making any money. We're making money on whatever we're holding, but that's about it. Oh word. I'm looking at my other account. I'm looking at their calls and puts. Let's see, what am I sitting on in here? 212. This count is nothing. Ooh, Symantec. I still want to watch Symantec. That's gonna be an interesting one. Baba, Amazon, Tesla. Hmm. These Apple puts. I'm expecting cuts to prevent a repeat. Expecting. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, OPEC meeting ended. Is it end of the week? Okay, thanks. It's not about the direct. It's just the overall broad market. The fact oil is even up is just going to be. It's just the fact everything that's positive now is sweeping through. So right now it's early. Actually, this is great for you guys to see what's kind of happening. Is that moving forward throughout the rest of the night as the world markets open, we're going to see if this could be infected. If this is just like how negative news spreads just with positive. If the contagion on the positive side, it starts spreading into, more positive news and more plays. Other stock markets start closing up. We see Europe close up and other China and other stock markets are doing good on this news, then it's just going to spread and we'll see. But the fact oil is going up is positive in that sense. Um, yes, dude, Shanghai's already up 2.6%. Let's see. Still low, but we'll see. We'll see how they play out. But futures are still up. But again, oil being up is going to be good. The plays for tomorrow are going to be interesting. Watch Putin and Salman shake hands and tell me they won't cut production. I don't know what the fuck they're going to do. I think we can't even sleep on what's going on with Khashoggi and anything like that. There's a lot of weird stuff, but once oil gets resolved, it will. But this is good. Oil was at a crucial level near $50. So again, oil going up right now, positive. Futures are up. It looks like it's going to be. I think we're going to close green tomorrow. The question is, Do we close up green 200 or do we close up green 400 or close up 800? And it's about finding the plays for tomorrow. But I'm excited now. This is going to be a fun day tomorrow. You guys ready? Hopefully you guys are ready. It's going to be a lot to look into, a lot to read about. Dow up 800 end of day, yeah. Should we take bets under over? But what other plays we got? J-Dog. I don't like any of these. These all suck. trying to think, how can I add these to a watch list? How do you add it to a watch list? See, I don't even know how to use this. I want to make a watch list for tomorrow. I'm retarded with this. Oh, implied volume. Yeah. This is no. Well, there's like one was high options volume, and I'm organizing it by implied volatility. I'm trying to figure out because I want to say a list that we could do. So what's this? Tomorrow's watch list high. All of these are going to be great to play. Honestly, I think Snap, Tesla. Snap is going to be interesting too. Like even going through the option chain. I think this is a good one for you guys to look at because it's a cheap stock and it could go, but I don't really like playing these options too much. So we'll look at like the December 21st, like what? These are going to be these will probably be, I don't know what they're going to open at. But let's see. Well, I am definitely watching for a bull trap. I think the market is going to, like I said, the market's going to gap up. It's just, does it close at this 400 points with futures? Does it close down or up 200 and close up down a little bit or what? But I'm afraid, the bull trap, if it is going to bull trap, I want to see where the Shanghai Composite closes in China. Finishes for today, they're doing pretty strong, and that will let us know because China's doing the same thing. China gapped up. I want to see what they do with their gap up, how strong it is. But then even the Chinese yuan, this move, like you see, it's coming, and this could happen too, where pretty much gap down, the strength is good for the yuan, and this is pretty much visualizing our stock market gapping up, but then it could give back the gains this is like what, a 30-minute period, and then come back up, give it back, and then we'll see what happens. That's what I'm saying. Where markets and everything else closes is crucial, but that could definitely be the quote-unquote bull trap, and I'm looking for that. And that's going to be, too, where people, if you're holding puts, you got to think about your exit, too, because it could be easy to be down and panic and sell right off the open on puts, be like, okay, the market's going to rip, but that's how people take the losses, is you give it some time. If you have time on the puts, obviously watch them, watch the implied volatility, but as it comes down and makes its move, you're going to be able to, get a good exit on it, or at least try to aim for it. But then again, maybe even pick up some calls as it starts to go down. But we'll see. Well, we are going to see what happens. Snap options, it's not manipulated. Snap's not manipulated. They're just cheap, and that's you. It's not cheap. You're paying a lot of money. It's just a cheap stock. Like even these, I don't even like it. Like 17 cents for 708. That means by December 28th, it has to be at 718. Like, and that's not that big of it's a decent move, but yeah, at the higher, yeah, when Snap first died, that was easy fucking money. But playing it again, these levels, until it makes a big 30, 40, 50% pop, that's where the money's going to be at. But then again, that's why the IV's up. I like Tesla. I have Tesla calls. I want to watch Tesla. Something's going to happen, Tesla. I think positive or negative, but I'm more leaning towards the positive. That's a good one. Someone should write these down and we could go over these at the end. Netflix is one. I like Netflix as well too. Nvidia. I like Netflix and Nvidia. I think I'm doing Baba, Microsoft, and Boeing. Man, there's so many. There's a lot of things for tomorrow. Booking. I like them all though. See, I like both 400s for December 21st. You're fucking high. That one's hard. I would probably sell those, honestly. See, I would on. Let me look at Teslas. Which ones do I have? Mm, let's see the probability of profit on that. See, 400, you're literally, that blue line, you're one standard deviation out there. So, like, statistically, you're pushing it. But, like, if you bought it, your probability, if you bought this, pretty much the probability of Snapchat ending by December 21st being at $402.80 or whatever you're paying for it, there's a 14% chance of that. So, it's out there. That's why I'm saying this one might be one I'd want to sell because I have, I think, 370s around here. So, and you see why. 370s is saying $20. But again, $50 could happen if there's a big, that this is going to change tomorrow. That's the thing. This is a good thing. I need to make a video on this because probabilities change. That's what people don't realize. That tomorrow Tesla opens up at 370. The probability of profit, this is 14% now. That'll go up to like 48% or something higher than that, especially at a price of $2.08. So, and that's the thing. As the contract increases in price, that changes the probability, which a lot of people are not aware of. Mm-mm. I don't like I don't like the gold mining place. I think they're it's just a shitty. I think it has underperformed, even as like a hedging instrument to use gold in 2018, even 2017. It's just shit. It's just that's why I don't like those types of ETFs and plays like that. But you're not going to get the reflective move and what you're looking for. It's just not going to be there. Not going to be there. I need a massage actually. I think I might go get a massage. That'd be nice. Um, yeah, you bullish semis. You bullish semis. Well, yeah, actually. Oh, Qualcomm. Oh my God, that's what I need to. I think I'm gonna make a video on that tonight too. Fuck. I think semi. I'm gonna make a video on it. You guys are gonna see it on the stream, but do this. I'm gonna tell you guys now on stream, but you promise me you are gonna still watch the video on it when I talk about it. And yeah, you have to like the video and share it. But Qualcomm, I can't believe we haven't talked about it. They were already showing strength, kind of like Alibaba coming into stuff. But Qualcomm, anybody know why? Let's see if you guys know why. Qualcomm has 30 billion in buybacks. It's still there's something about the Qualcomm. Look at that 1 year chart. Qualcomm calls, that's right. File merger with China close. The NXPI deal in Qualcomm. So they said in part of the news with the trade talks, this one slipped in there, that they said they would reconsider the deal. And that's what drove this bitch up. And you could see, it's like Qualcomm already knew. Investors were kind of ahead of this. So this is going to be fucking crazy. I forgot. This one, it's going to gap up, but I'd probably, we'll see. Maybe I'll trade it live in the morning for you guys. This one's going to be an interesting one to play. But Qualcomm, NXPI, so semis are going to run tomorrow. But I think this is going to be definitely the leader. This could outpace the market. This could do something. But when I drop the video on this, I don't know. I'll either drop it tonight or in the morning. I think I should. I think I'll do that. Shit, thanks. You're welcome. You are welcome. Anytime, Ricky Castro. I like Ricky Castro. Glad to have you in the stream, man. Glad to have you on the channel. Hopefully this stuff's helping you. Christian Sanchez, everyone else. Hopefully you guys are getting something out of this. Good to have y'all. Good to have you stick around. You guys have been here for a long time. That's good, man. Say what's good, what's popping. What's up, Sergi? Sure, thanks for all the input. Of course, thank you for your input as well. Hope they don't get too jacked. They're going to get jacked. It's going to be something to watch. Definitely something to watch. Oh, trade FXI now. FXB. FXB is what I trade pound with, but uh, it's not always too good, man. But yeah, I got to drop my video on this. I have a video dropping here at 7. Fuck the new E-Trade trade. I feel you. I hate it. I hate it, dude. It's not good at all. The new E-Trade is not too good, but I like the Tastyworks platform. But I'm gonna make this a video for tomorrow, talking about, I guess, stocks to play tomorrow. Like, we've already been talking it, but I think Qualcomm semis. And I look at Nvidia in conjunction, but I definitely think with Qualcomm that is something. I don't know, Craig. Let's even NXP. NXPI doesn't. It's not even. That's not even a ticker anymore, is it? Hmm. Interesting. Yeah, but Qualcomm is going to be one. But then again, too, you got to take into consideration until there's a deal, and then what's it called? February. Like I said, if any of these talks or holds, that's it. Tastyworks over E-Trade. No, I like E-Trade a lot. Tastyworks is a cool set. It's like a good It's a good side bitch. It's a good secondary platform. I don't like the app. I don't like the Tastyworks. I just like it on the desktop app, like here. So much easier. It's tasty free. No, it's cheap. It's like $1. Trading option specific. Sell ultimate converts. I like that you've gotten into trading more. That's good trading, Doc. I'm glad that you've been doctor. That'd be good. Out the money call, Jane. I would sell premium on gold. I like that idea. I like that a lot, actually. But then, see, but here's the thing. Fuck that, actually. Fuck that. Fuck you, trading, Doc. See, this is how those guys on Wall Street. This is how they blow up those fucking funds. Some guy like you walks in, brings up some great idea on this like a decent yield, slow mover, and that's what happened with natural gas. So like, yeah, let's just sell some fucking premium on this shit, and then it hasn't moved in ages, and then it's just gonna fucking pop. So I don't know, man. I like it. I like the premium, but I don't know. It's gonna. I just know. I just know that this is always how it happens. But that's funny. I will look into it. I'll look at some JNUG. Let's. Even then, you guys could even see some of the call spreads and shit on natural gas. 100%. No, that's the thing. If you limit your risk, you're not gonna take 100% loss. But it's definitely, if you get greedy, you can. A lot of people blew up left and right. Oil, natural gas, everything. So let's see, where's dude? There's a lot of implied volatility on this, even for this week. Ooh, let's see what the weeklies are at for this. Again, these are all going to change, and that's something too you got to know. With the futures up 400 points, any option chain we look at right now is it's just going to be up dramatically, tomorrow. So these prices aren't going to be too reflective on it, but we could get an idea. Yeah, dude, I don't know. I'm not really JNUG, man. What are we looking at? Yeah, I don't know, dude. Fuck that. It's just gonna rip. No way. It's too cheap. It's too cheap. Your premium is high, but just because you have to sell a lot of I don't know. Let's see. Long call verticals. All right, what are we doing here? Maybe we'll space it out. Ugh. Yeah, so we'll do 10 of these, let's say. You guys can take a look on this. So this one, you're pretty much buying 10 in the money 550s, and then you're selling 10. No, I would tighten this. Let's tighten it one more. Yeah, that's not bad. 6s. No, but Do you guys see what I'm trying to do? I could just move this up. There it is. I think these are better. But I don't know. It could go to 7 easy. Oh, yeah, easily. Well, we'll explain. I don't know. Do you guys sell call not buy? Oh, sell the call vertical. Oh, you're saying sell it. Oh, I thought you said buy. I think let's see. Well, what's the situation on buying it? Less than 638. No, I don't like that at all. Fuck that. Okay. Ooh, these would be good. So these ones instead now, hopefully you guys see the idea. You're selling 10 of the calls, the 650 calls, for 31 cents. So you're pretty much saying, hey, and you're selling the calls and you're buying an insurance plan. So you're agreeing to give somebody pretty much 1,000 shares of JNUG at $6.50, and then you're buying 10 calls for 4 cents at $8. So pretty much, if JNUG goes above like 680, you lose money. Anything above 680, you lose money. But then it caps your gain, because then pretty much 680 to $8, $1.20 on 10 shares, your max loss is going to be like $1,100. And then if it does go above $8, you'll lose money, but you'll also be making money, but it caps your gain. So here you go. It tells you if the price of JNUG ends up being less than $6.79, so $6.80, then you make $290. If it ends up being greater than $6.79, your maximum possible loss is $1,200. So that's not bad. Your risk to reward is pretty shitty, but the probability now. So let's take a look. What's the probability of this trade? 70%. That's not a bad probability to take. And now tomorrow, if gold goes up, this might be a better trade because the premiums are going to go through the roof. So I like it, and it's not, I guess your risk is pretty limited, honestly. It's just capping. So 680 though. I don't know though. I think gold could probably go higher than 680. But that's interesting. I like that. What's the yield on that, and how much are you risking? $1,200 to make. Well, is it? Yeah. So $1,200. That's like third. That's a pretty decent. It's a decent yield, and that's the thing with anything like fixed income, any type of it. When you sell premium, there's one. Your risk reward isn't as concerned. It's obviously factored in, but you have to think about the fact that when you're selling premium, you're naturally going to get a lower risk reward. The question is now what kind of yield for the risk and the duration. Celgen Phase 3, Intel passing 50, had a strong video. Intel's going to be watching. We were just talking about that. Watching the semiconductors, Intel, Qualcomm. Qualcomm's going to be the baby tomorrow. I could be totally wrong. That's what I was just thinking. I'm going to make this video. I'm going to talk about Qualcomm. I'm going to go into it. And it's going to be, I could be completely wrong. So we'll see. But I'm pretty confident just because that news and the stock has been moving good too. Alibaba, that's going to be one to play. But again, the issue is going to be some sort of bull trap tomorrow or getting caught. How's the Chinese yuan looking? Again, if it looks like this but inversed. Let's see, Shanghai Composite. Come down a little bit. Any other bearish setup for gold chart? Any other plays like that? Let's see. What do you guys think? Any other? What do you guys want to? What do you think is going to pop tomorrow? What are you guys looking for tomorrow? I can pull up. Let's see. I have a way to look. I'll just grab online. See what you guys are thinking. I think tomorrow is just USO. I like him. USO could be good, but you guys got to be thinking tomorrow, honestly. Don't trade the cheap stocks. You guys could make a lot more money risk reward on some of these bigger. We'll go for the bigger moves, and if we do get a gassed up move, aim bigger, aim a little bigger on these. Honestly, you guys have know what you're expecting going up. Yeah, Boeing. I like Boeing. That's an easy big one. But Amazon, Facebook, Apple, like that's what I'm looking now online. Even then, the sentiment seems to be that people are going to be shifting towards just the big names, I think. But I feel you on fading the pops. I'm going to be looking. I'm going to grab some in between, but it's going to be interesting. There's better options out there. There's a lot more better options out there. 100%. So is US. Yeah. China's already moving. China's already up 2.5. The yuan's moving. So it's just seeing. I think as everywhere else, we gotta see what happens with Europe, and Japan. Everywhere else will be good. We just have to make sure it doesn't fade. That'll be interesting. But yeah. All right, guys. So how are we gonna do this? I I have a video coming out in 7 minutes, so you guys need to all go watch it. I think I might take a break here, and then maybe we come on back in a little bit. I don't know. Are you guys into this? Do we have more to discuss, or do we leave it here and just wander off in the morning and just wait and maybe we stream into the morning? And I don't know how you guys want to do this, but we got 6 minutes to decide. So I don't know where y'all at with this. You're on 24 hours? Wow. Okay. Will I be live tomorrow? Yeah. I think maybe I might come on later tonight. We'll see. I don't know what you guys are going to be doing. Either way, you should watch the video. So tomorrow should be a green day. It should be a green day, yes. I believe for the most part tomorrow will be a green day. Just you know, the extent to how green we close, that is the real question. Does it close at where the futures are, or does it come down a little bit, or does it close higher? Which would be nice. So many trades to go through. Yeah. Tomorrow's stream will be very quiet, actually. I didn't think about that. Yeah, actually, I don't know. I have to wake up really early then, because I don't want to be setting up my platform while I'm or setting up my stream while I'm trading. But yeah, so maybe we come on. Maybe I'll come on later tonight. I'm gonna see. I just want that video to post. I'll let it out for like 30 minutes, an hour. Maybe I'll go shower, get ready. Seems like you guys are all kind of starting to hop on here, so get ready for that video. We'll be posting it. It's gonna drop in 4 minutes, so I'm gonna get going. Everybody, just make sure like this video. Go to that video, like it, subscribe, and turn on the post notifications, and you'll know when I come back on. I think I'm gonna come back on tonight, so you guys stay ready. We'll hop on and we'll make it actually very just focused. Let me make my video on the plays, and we'll go from there. But I love you guys. I'll see you in a little bit. See you in like an hour, 30 minutes, an hour. Go watch the video though. I'm gonna quiz you. If you don't watch the video, I'm just gonna get really angry and I'll throw a fit. I'll be very mad and screamy. It's not good. Definitely not good. But all right. I love you all. I'll see you in a little bit.